Hey everyone, it's Ezo and welcome to my channel. Today we're diving headfirst into the chilling unknown, exploring 12 of the most haunted, most terrifying places on this planet. We're talking about locations shrouded in mystery, steeped in fear, and pulsating with paranormal energy. Haunted places, they're not just creepy stories we tell in the dark, they're windows into our past, reflecting our deepest fears and beliefs about what happens after we die. They challenge our understanding of reality, blurring the lines between the physical and the spiritual. These places are more than just bricks and mortar, wood and stone. They're vessels of energy, holding on to echoes of past traumas, unresolved emotions, and the lingering presence of those who have crossed over. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey into the heart of darkness. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more spine-chilling content. Our first stop takes us to San Jose, California, to a mansion as baffling as it is terrifying, the Winchester Mystery House. Built by Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, this sprawling home is a maze of architectural oddities. Legend has it that Sarah was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. Desperate to appease them, she spent decades constructing a home designed to confuse and trap them. Staircases lead to nowhere. Doors open to brick walls and windows peer into other rooms. Imagine walking down a seemingly endless hallway, the air thick with anticipation, only to find yourself at a dead end, a wall where a door should be. The energy here is palpable. Visitors and staff have reported disembodied voices, cold spots, and even physical apparitions. Some say that Sarah herself still wanders the halls, forever searching for peace within the labyrinth she created. But are these just stories, or is there something more sinister at play? Nestled high in the Colorado Rockies stands the Stanley Hotel, a grand old building with a sinister reputation. You might recognize it as the inspiration for Stephen King's iconic horror novel, The Shining. Built in 1909, the Stanley has played host to countless guests, but some it seems have never checked out. The most notorious resident is the spirit of the hotel's founder, F.O. Stanley. He's often seen in the grand ballroom, overseeing the space as if expecting a party of specters. Guests have reported lights flickering, doors slamming shut on their own, and the unsettling feeling of being watched. But perhaps the most chilling phenomenon is the sound of a piano playing in the dead of night, its melodies echoing through the empty halls. Is it a residual haunting, a recording of past events playing on a loop? Or is it something more intentional? The energy at the Stanley Hotel is undeniable, drawing paranormal investigators and thrill seekers alike to its hallowed halls. Our journey takes us across the Atlantic to Edinburgh, Scotland, home to the imposing Edinburgh Castle. Perched atop an extinct volcano, this ancient fortress has borne witness to centuries of bloody battles, executions, and royal intrigue. It's no wonder that the castle is said to be one of the most haunted places in all of Europe. Imagine walking through the castle's cold stone corridors, the weight of history pressing down on you. Deep within the castle walls, it is said that the spirits of prisoners of war still roam. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures, hearing disembodied voices, and even feeling an unseen presence brush past them. There are stories of a phantom drummer, his rhythmic beating a haunting reminder of past sieges, and a spectral dog that's said to be an omen of misfortune. Edinburgh Castle is a stark reminder that some places are so deeply marked by their past that the echoes of those events refuse to fade. Off the coast of Brazil lies an island shrouded in fear and legend, Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. Now this isn't your typical haunted house with creaky floorboards and cold spots. This island is a different kind of terrifying. It's so dangerous, so overrun with venomous snakes, that the Brazilian government has forbidden anyone from setting foot on its shores. The island is home to the golden lancehead viper, one of the deadliest snakes in the world. Legend has it that the island is cursed, plagued by shipwrecks and mysterious disappearances. Some whisper that the spirits of those who dared to challenge the island's deadly guardians still linger, their souls forever entwined with the venomous serpents. The true horror of Snake Island lies not just in its venomous inhabitants, but also in the stories whispered by those brave enough to venture near its shores, tales of madness, misfortune, and unexplained phenomena. Our next destination takes us to a remote location, shrouded in mystery and fear, the Black House. Its exact whereabouts are unknown to many, adding to its chilling allure. Local legends paint a grim picture of the house's history, filled with tales of strange occurrences, unexplained noises, and even claims of demonic rituals taking place within its walls. Those who have dared to approach the house describe an overwhelming sense of dread, a feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Some whisper that the house feeds off negative energy, amplifying the darkest fears of those who dare to enter. The stories surrounding the Black House are often fragmented, passed down through generations like whispered warnings. Some dismiss them as mere folklore, but others believe that the house holds a dark and sinister truth, waiting to be uncovered. Deep in the heart of Morocco, carved into the earth itself, lies Taza Prison, a place of unimaginable suffering and despair. For decades it held political prisoners, subject to brutal conditions and unimaginable cruelty. Now, it stands abandoned, a chilling testament to man's inhumanity to man. But the horrors of Taza Prison didn't end when its doors clanged shut for the last time. It's said that the spirits of those who perished within its walls still linger, their anguish etched into the very stone. Visitors have reported hearing screams echoing through the empty corridors, the clanging of cell doors, and the chilling sensation of being touched by unseen hands. Some say the air itself is thick with despair, a heavy weight pressing down on anyone who dares to enter. Taza Prison stands as a stark reminder of the darkness that can reside within humanity, and the lingering echoes of pain and suffering. In the heart of a bustling city stands Hotel Bardo, a once grand hotel that has fallen into disrepair. Behind its elegant facade lies a history steeped in tragedy and whispers of a sinister curse. Guests have reported seeing apparitions, shadowy figures lurking in the hallways and feeling an oppressive, heavy energy within their rooms. Some whisper that the hotel is built upon a site of ancient rituals, and the veil between our world and the next is thin within its walls. The stories surrounding Hotel Bardo are as diverse as the guests it once housed, each tale adding another layer of intrigue to the hotel's already chilling reputation. Is it the spirits of former guests, unable to find peace, or something more malevolent, drawn to the hotel's tragic past? The truth remains elusive, hidden within the decaying walls of this once grand hotel. At the base of Mount Fuji in Japan lies Aokigahara Forest, a place of serene beauty and unsettling quiet. But beneath its tranquil exterior lies a dark and tragic history. Known as the Suicide Forest, Aokigahara has become a magnet for those seeking to end their lives. The forest itself seems to absorb sound, creating an eerie silence that amplifies every rustle of leaves and crack of a twig. Legend has it that the spirits of those who died within the forest remain, lost and wandering among the trees. Visitors have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of sadness, a heaviness that clings to them long after they've left the forest's embrace. Some believe that the forest itself feeds off negative energy, making it a place where despair and sorrow take on a life of their own. Downtown Los Angeles is home to the Cecil Hotel, a place synonymous with Hollywood glamour and infamous true crime. Built in the 1920s, the Cecil has seen its share of darkness. Suicides, murders, and unexplained disappearances have stained its history. The hotel's dark energy seems to seep into the very foundation, leaving guests with a sense of unease and dread. One of the most chilling cases is that of Elisa Lam, a young woman who mysteriously vanished while staying at the hotel. Her body was later found in the hotel's water tank, and the circumstances surrounding her death remain shrouded in mystery. Some believe that Elisa's spirit still wanders the halls, seeking answers to her untimely demise. The Cecil Hotel stands as a chilling reminder that even in the heart of a bustling city, darkness can lurk just beneath the surface. Our journey takes us to a small village where time seems to stand still and the weight of history is palpable. Santa Lucia Church. This ancient church has stood for centuries, its weathered stones bearing witness to generations of faith, tragedy, and the ebb and flow of life and death. Local legends speak of the church being built upon an ancient burial ground, a place where souls were laid to rest long before the church's foundations were ever laid. Visitors have described an unsettling feeling within the church walls, a palpable sense of being watched by unseen eyes. Some say that the spirits of those laid to rest beneath the church still linger, seeking solace and connection to the world they left behind. Whether drawn to the familiar rituals of the church, or seeking peace for their restless souls, The spirits of Santa Lucia Church are a haunting reminder that some places hold on to the past with an unyielding grip. High in the mountains, overlooking a picturesque landscape, stands the Acadia Hotel. But don't let its idyllic setting fool you. This grand old building harbors a dark and troubled past. Local lore whispers of a family torn apart by tragedy, their spirits forever bound to the hotel they once called home. Guests have reported strange occurrences, lights flickering, doors slamming shut on their own, and the unsettling feeling of being watched, particularly by the children who once played within the hotel's walls. Some say that the family patriarch, driven to madness by grief, still roams the halls, searching for his lost loved ones. The energy at the Acadia Hotel is palpable, a mixture of sorrow, anger, and a longing for peace that permeates every corner of the building. Our final destination takes us to the abandoned grounds of Ashmore Estate, a former mental asylum with a haunting past that has left an indelible mark on the landscape. The silence here is deafening, broken only by the creaking of rusty swings in the overgrown courtyard. This is a place where the veil between sanity and madness is thin, where the tormented souls of former patients are said to roam freely. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures lurking in the decaying buildings, hearing disembodied screams echoing through the empty hallways, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread that clings to them long after they've left. The energy at Ashmore Estate is raw, untamed, and undeniably eerie. It's a place where the human psyche was once probed, prodded, and often pushed to its breaking point, and the residual energy of those experiences lingers like a toxic fog. From the winding corridors of the Winchester Mystery House to the eerie silence of Aokigahara Forest, we've explored some of the most terrifying and intriguing haunted locations around the globe. These places, steeped in history, tragedy, and the unknown, continue to fascinate and frighten us, reminding us that there are some mysteries we may never fully comprehend. Whether you believe in ghosts, spirits, or the residual energy of past events, there's no denying the power that these places hold over our collective imagination. They challenge our perceptions, tap into our primal fears, and force us to confront the possibility that we are not alone. What do you think? Have you ever had an experience that defied explanation? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more terrifying tales.